one of our seasoned brothers, our pioneers, our brothers that have been in the struggle longer than some of us been alive. Brother Light Shiner, Brother Rashadeen. Give it up, y'all. Come on, please.
I'm just going to say, share with you just a few weapons of mass instructions. That's what I call my poetry. I'm not going to appeal to you for a visceral response. I want to share with you something very important. You see, we live in a society that cheapens the concept of God. That God can be taken in from the rain. God goes to sleep. That God can be crucified. That you can drink God's blood and free your soul. And then people want to spend a lot of time wondering why people lack direction. Because they have no direction, no point of reference. So I'm not going to appeal to you for a visceral response. Allah says that, it says, Ya ayyuhal insanu ma garraka bi rabbikal kareem. Oh man, what has seduced you from the Lord most merciful? What has seduced you? It goes like this. Bona fide members of Vampires Anonymous, propagating theological limericks that promise salvation, but the soul becomes ransom. Bona fide members of Vampires Anonymous, your present forgetting itself in the absence of your past. Death poems that celebrate and commemorate the death of innocence nailed to a piece of wood. Anesthesia for the citizenry, but some never awaken to realize there are lost souls reigning over this living kingdom. Sequestered in seminaries, not knowing what is their own self. In triple darkness, spinning on his own axis, debating mysterium iniquitalis, speaking in tongues demonic. While I, me, we become the innocent sacrifice for the guilty. With blood on their lips and sharpened vampire teeth. Always talking about love. We love you. We love love. Dispensing love without logic. Drunkenness without wine to those whose life is under the direct supervision of yo and yo. Telling all the grassroots people that flesh is sinful, castrated in their skulls, fettered appetites, giving new meaning to the words booty calling. Like the fallen Greeks, unable to flush the sodomites from E.E. Cummings' face. Drinking the blood of a Semitic deity, hating humanity and all what is natural. No longer wishing they could smell the excited fragrance of a woman. Vampires lying on God and woman's nature, trying to justify the darkness of priesthood. Watch out! Attempting to usurp the sovereignty of your mind. Blame the serpent, not the woman. Remember, Pharaoh said, destroy the male child in each household. I think the brother mentioned that earlier. The male child missing. And when men become sissies, women start looking for the rainbow. Because where there's no shame, anything goes. Summon your soul into action. Connect the organs. Work a miracle. Reclaim the world that you thought belongs to someone else. Time to get in step, folks. Truth is waiting. Love the world because you are part of it. Find someone to love who deserves it. Control all that you have and become rich. Praise knowledge only when it is applied. Shine brightness for dead humanity. Vampires flee the scene when the light is turned on. So do roaches. Look how dedicated and committed roaches are. You moved yesterday and they wrote down your damn address. Pray to the originator of all creation to free you from useless knowledge and empty rituals. Tell your children that to be a parent is more than pay rent. Forgetting your share of this world. Don't forget your share of this world. Then your children won't be wondering who John Galt is or the Sahunia. If Ayn Rand could recommend Greenspan to Nixon, surely she could tell you who provided the milk in her mother's Ashkenazian breast she nursed on as a baby. Everything is creation. Everything is creation but the Creator. You cannot nail God to a piece of wood. Eat his flesh and drink the blood of his murder on the first Sunday of each month to free your soul. That's that peace. Thank you. But this is a piece that I wrote and I recited there a few months ago at M.U.M.I.N Correctional Facility. And it goes like this. It is not wise to hip-hop in the presence of mental paraplegics when you think you know how to walk. Do you have tenants living rent-free in the unfurnished rooms of your mind? Dorothy needed special glasses to walk the yellow brick road. Citizenry feeding on vampire vomit from the mouth of Satan. Launching pads for ecclesiastical transients who still hungers for truth. Truth standing clear from error, pointing to the unity of purpose. From slave blocks to hood blocks. It is not wise to hip-hop in the presence of mental paraplegics when you think you know how to walk. Synaptic misfires in your brain want to reenact Hancock, but he didn't know his name. You want to be deep on the mic, deep as Mary Anna's trench, but only a victim of your own appetite for righteousness. From slave blocks to hood blocks. It is not wise to hip-hop in the presence of mental paraplegics when you think you know how to walk. With your new Dell wireless laptop computer. Spent 3 hours last night watching Zeitgeist, the movie, introduced to axioms, theorems, secrets and signs, stars and symbols, history and conspiracies, monetary systems and belief systems, and you still don't know why you called the beneficent God a Jew. Something Jesus warned not to do. How can you charged the beneficence of having a son when God had no wife or female companion. See, you trying to make me think something took place. You need special glasses to see the wizard on the yellow brick road. Vulgar soothsayers lied on humanity and the miracle of birth with iambic pentameters dripping from their lips. Oh, I'm so depressed, I'm going to kill myself. But why? When we all were created and fashioned in the wombs of our mothers, submitting peacefully to the one that creates from nothing. Who told you life is without struggle? It is after the struggle comes the ease. It takes extreme heat to burn off the impurities and extreme pressure to solidify the precious substance. You are a precious gem. For God, there is no comparison. That's that piece. Here's a piece. Speaking in tongues. Glossolalia for orphans, whose fathers and mothers once used intelligent speech, like divine inspiration, now standing on sterile conclusion corners. Standing on sterile conclusion corners. As our sons and daughters congregate in front of Arab, Chaldean party and liquor stores and gas stations, like phosphorescent roaches needing the darkness to shine. Because the audacity of hope is the state lottery where I come from, while Ahmed receives grandmama's nimbus. Instructions for gods and goddesses from red devil dream books. Standing in the garden of their souls, seething with Thorazine dreams of instant wealth, seduced by the schemes of Satan that we own the night. Weakened by gasoline baptisms in the woods, memories of Jesus and grand dragons and burning crosses of the Christian knights, denied a relationship with earth, our other mother, and each other. Sharecroppers without a share. Prophylactic love promises without social content are still copulations without honor. A dissipating pleasure. A moist moment in a fuzzy triangle on the weekend. Glossolalia for orphans on the Sunday. Satan not only want to undress you like he did your parents, but want to raise our children speaking in tongues. That's that piece.